back to Stephie Creates. So you're probably wondering, what are we doing today? We are going to be using my tiny distressed ink to make a background. I'm not sure what colors I want to use yet, so I just got them all out. You'll need a spray bottle with water, and you will also need some wax paper. So we're going to make some background. I grabbed my mixed media paper here. Already ripped out some sheets to work with. Alright, so I used to do this technique to make my background all the time. I never saw anybody do it, so if someone else has done this before, that's great. I've never seen anybody do this before. My friend watched me do it and she's like, oh my god, that is so cool. So for the first one, this one, I'm just gonna pick out some colors and we'll get started. Some purple, like that purple. Do I like that purple? That purple. Okay, I think I'm gonna do these ones to start. So what I did is I just randomly stamped the wax paper. Okay, done. And then what I did is I spray. That might have been a little too much water, but that's okay. Then I just take my paper and put it over. And then you get this cool, like, little design. And do the other side of paper. Okay, and now I'm gonna let that dry. Actually, I'm gonna pick up a little bit more on that side. Alright, so there it is. I'm gonna let that one dry. Sorry, trying to find a place for it to dry. Put it there. Alright. I'm not gonna get a new sheet. I'm just gonna keep going with this one. I think I'm gonna do the Victorian Velvet, and I'm gonna grab the Dry Marigold again, and I think I'm gonna do the Rusty Hinge. So again, just gonna randomly stamp the wax paper. Just trying to get some of the other color off of there. And now I'm going to put the Rusty Hinge in here. I'm going to take my water and again spray. Take my paper. this one has a lot of orange, so I do want to add I'm going to put some more of this down. Wet it. And it gave me a little bit more of the Victorian velvet. That's cool. We're gonna let that one dry. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This one I want to do wild honey, wilted violet, and twisted citron. So this one, I think I want to start a new sheet. So get rid of that. A new sheet of wax paper. I'm going to start with the green. I'm going to do the wild honey. Then the wilted violet. Okay, grab my water, spray that, grab my paper. Look at how cool that one is. That one's really cool. So I'm just going to try to pick up some more of the ink. Look how cool that one turned out. Really cool. Alright, so we're going to let those dry and we will be back for the next part. Okay, so here they are. They are still a little damp, but I want to get going. So these actually, I just folded them in half. They actually are the perfect size for a 5x7 card. So I'm actually turning these into cards. So I cut these out because I kind of wanted to do like a stained glass look, and I think these turned out really great for that. So I'm gonna glue these down. I think this one's my favorite. So these are gonna be thank you cards. So I stamped out a thank you for each one, and this one I already cut around. I'm just going to cut around these other two. Alright, so these are thank you Halloween cards. So this one I want to do a spider. This one I wanted to do the crow. And this one we're doing witch hat. So something like that. Maybe the spider goes up here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I want the thank you to pop out. So I'm gonna grab my dots here. there's good. I had no idea this was a sticker. Uh-oh. Well, apparently the tail's not going to be a sticker. There's the crow. You would think that they made those so it's easier to get the backing off, but it's not easier. Now that I know that this ephemera is stickers, that makes me even more happy. Got these last year, never used them. And then I was like, oh, I have these stickers, never used them. So I was like, oh, I'll use them for my cards. And like I said, this is only my third time making cards. So they're very simple. My first two were very elaborate, which you will see once I send them out. Right. So there's these cards. So I got this envelope maker scoreboard from Temu, and now that I know how to use it, I'm going to show you guys how, if you guys have the same thing. So these cards that I just made are 5x7, so I'm going to go and look for my card size, 5x7. My paper size needs to be 10x10. So I have these 12x12 sheets. I do not own any double-sided, so this is actually going to be the inside, and that will be the outside. So, start off, oh my god, I have too much stuff on my desk. Let me clean up a little bit. Okay, so I got my tape measure, 1 and 2. I'm going to measure out 10 inches. And then I'm going to do the same on that side. And do the same with this sheet. And my last sheets. And I do realize that these people are going to get their cards after Halloween. That's okay. Alright, so I got my cutter here. I'm trying not to hit the cards while they're drying. Okay. Take my paper and I line up the line that I drew. These are going to be great scraps for my scrapbook. And I think I might have cut off the other line. I did. All right. So that's the 10 side. I cut off my other line, so I'll have to make another line here. Okay. And here's my scraps. Keep them over on the other side. And I'm going to cut the other sheets. This time I'm going to cut this line first. So line it up. And then line up this line. Figure out where it went. There it is. And then one more. Okay, yeah, cut this side first. Did I cut my thing again? No, I didn't. It's right here. Alright, so I have my paper cut to size. So 5 by 7, 10 by 10 paper. 4 3/4 is your first score mark. So you have centimeters here and then you have inches here. So we're doing inches. 4 3/4. And then you just score that line. Best you can anyway. And then you rotate 90. And then you take that score line and you line it up with the score guide. Right there. And then you do that score line. Then you do the same thing with this one. And then the same thing with the last one. Okay, and then you have your score lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold these really good so I can see where my spots are. And I do not have a special tool to cut these parts out. So what I did is I just take my scissors and cut them out. I don't make them don't do them any fancy way or anything. I just just cut them. Okay, and then it shows you on here how to fold it. So, like so, and then here's your top. And you have your envelope. Here's my envelope. I don't know why it looks crooked, but I don't really care. So then what I do is I take my little adhesive roller here. That down, and then I don't really like this flap thing, so what I did last time I did this, I just put adhesive on that and then folded it in like that, and then there is my envelope, and my card will fit in perfectly. So there you go. I'm gonna do the other ones, and that will be it for this video actually. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye guys, have a good one.